It's been nearly 24 hours since the deadly bombings in Brussels, and as a new day dawns, Belgians continue to cope with the shock and grief over this unspeakable violence.
CBS 2's Jonathan Vigliotti live near the scene of the subway attack. And Jonathan, as you set the scene and the mood for us tonight, how have authorities stepped up security there?
Yeah, hundreds of police backed up by military troops have taken here to the streets. We've been here pretty much all day, and we have seen them in action combing through the streets. As you mentioned, we're just about a block away from the train station, the scene of one of those two attacks. And right now, police are still here. They move back that border just a little bit as they continue their investigation. All in all, a heavy security presence. We have seen people, though, starting to come out. Of course, right now, really just beginning a new day. Rush hour begins here in a few hours. The tension, as you can imagine, as people take back to the subway system, some of the train systems here back up and running. You can imagine people will be tense this morning.
Jonathan, we talked about those raids that happened earlier today over there, and they found more explosive devices with nails in some areas of that city. Is there a sense there with citizens that the danger is not over?
Yeah, I think there is a very clear sense of that. Keep in mind that the two attacks today, we know at the airport, at least several of those bombs contained nails in them. The idea, the thought here being that the bomb that was discovered during one of those raids appeared to be almost identical, almost implying that there could be another attack planned. Of course, authorities working quite literally around the clock to try to stop any other possible attack. But the big concern here is this community has been on heightened alert since 4 days ago when Salah Abdeslam, the only surviving attacker for the Paris attacks, was arrested. With that heightened security, even then, these attacks happened. So a lot of people still very much on edge as police and the military troops here continue to do their work.
Understandable. Jonathan Vigliotti, live for us in Brussels. Thank you, Jonathan.
Meantime, in Paris, a poignant tribute to the victims in Brussels.
This cartoon depicts two people wrapped in the flags of France and Belgium with tears in their eyes. The drawing references today's terror attacks and also last November's attacks in Paris. Also tonight, the Eiffel Tower in Paris glows in black, yellow, and red, the colors of Belgium's flag.